Hello, Mario! In this video I'm going to take a look at the various selection options. So selecting things to work with is obviously pretty good. So perhaps the first and go-to one for selection is just to get your make sure everything's there. I've got a little arrow operating there at the moment. So just do a click. Oh, that's better. So I've got out of whatever command I had operating. So if we just want to click something, just click on the object itself. So that's clicked there, a polyline, which is my roof line. And increasingly, if we select another thing like that, that's giving us, that's selecting that, and it's adding it to the selection set. Now what's determining that is this little toggle up here called the pick add, and what that's doing is allowing additional things to be selected. So I'm just going through and just selecting things. So if I just end the selection like so, or just stop selecting, push the escape button, and if I just click the little pick add there, what that means is it'll only select have one thing, enable one thing to be selected at a time. So there, if I select that, you'll notice then if I go to select this one here, the other one turns off, and then I can maybe select that. So the pick add is quite useful, and it's just a little toggle switch up here. You can turn it on and off. I'll just click it there, and now it'll allow me to add things to the selection set. So the go-to thing to select what you're working with obviously is just to put your crosshair on it. So I'm just going to push escape here now to get me back. Now there is another variety of ones, which is where you can sort of click, and so what I do is just doing a left click here and then taking my finger off the button and then continuing, and that gives me you can see that's a green rectangle. Now with the green rectangle, I'll just click that now, everything that is partly or crossed within the green rectangle is selected. So I'll just say, for instance, if I just came down here for the master bed, so it's, remember, you just do a left click and then take your finger off, click just the master bed. I didn't include the whole thing, and obviously we can add things to it like this, and then if I just come through here, you can see that part of things gets added. So that's if we just left click and then the green, it goes, notice how it goes green if we move towards the left, and it goes blue if we move towards the right. So I'll just explain the blue now. So let's just push the escape button. If we left click and then move towards the left, I'll just click there now, nothing is selected, because with the blue box it only selects things that are totally within the box. So I can go here like that, go all the way out through there like that, and the only two things that selected are bed 3 and that line there, because they were totally within the blue box. So if I wanted to just get this, now that's the next one that we're going to look at, which is the lasso option. However, I'll just go left click and then don't hold the button down. Now I'm going to try and get that chair, I might have to zoom in a bit just to get all of the chairs in the blue box, so that's selected, but nothing else. Okay, now we're going to move on to the lasso option, and that is where I do a left click but keep my finger down. So click and drag, and that gives me a blue lasso option, and the blue the blue is when I go to the right, and the green is when I go to the left, and the same things apply. So for the blue, I'll just escape here, escape. So the blue option, well, this is the green option. So for the green option, it's just things that are crossed or encountered or partly in the green are selected. But for the blue option, it's only things that are totally. So this is for the lasso, and I'm just left click and hold, left click and drag. Oops, it's left click and drag like so. And there's my green option. So that's things that are just touching, but it's the blue one we want. And I'm hoping that this is the blue here. So must be totally within the blue thing to be selected. If it's not, it won't be. So there's quite a lot of selection options. There's also a number of options once you've selected things. Like for instance, you can select here and then right click, and there are select similar. So that will select all the objects that are similar to that particular object. Select similar, and you can see that it's selected another one. So that can have some options. Also, you can deselect all there just with a right click. Right click will deselect everything. Okay. Now there's also the quick select option, which we can go here, and that's the quick select there. And that enables us to do quite a variety of things. So we can apply it to the whole drawing, the entire drawing, or if we have some things that have already been selected, it'll just to the actual selection set. Here's the multiple. These are the things that we can select. So we might just say, for instance, multiple. We might just want to select all of the circles, perhaps, or let's something. All of the so there's various all of the circles, or all of the lines, because I know I've got lots of lines. So I can select all of the lines, and I want all of the lines with a particular color. So I can select equals, and the color I can select is white, say. And then I can just go OK, and nothing's been selected. I don't know why that is. It'll usually say down here. So you can get to the quick select up here. You can get to it there. That's one option. So the entire drawing, let's just go with lines, and we want them to be, I want them to be all of the lines that are by layer, okay, in the entire drawing. Okay, and it tells me down here that it's an underscore Q select, which can be typed in. 389 items have all been selected there, and then we can also address the quick select up here. There's quick select there, and we can select within the current selection or the entire drawing. We might want to select all the lines with I don't know, length 50. There might not be any, or length 50. So there's quite a lot of options there. Oh, well, there's some selected all the lines that are length 50. So quite a lot of options there for your selection. And obviously there's commands that go down here, so you can use Q select in there, and that'll give you a selection thing there. Don't forget, you can always right click and deselect all, and yeah, and just click on it. Don't forget your pick add up here, whether you've got multiple selection or just single selection. Quick select here, and you've got your window type selection, and you've got your lasso type selection as well. So there's quite a lot of varieties there, quite a lot of variation within the quick select thing. All good. Cheers. See you.